All right, everybody, welcome to this month's coffee break, Qebot Coffee Break. Today we're going to be talking about technology to streamline business blogging. This is a 15-minute hyper-focused webinar series aimed at providing quick, easy-to-consume marketing and business operations tips to help you run your business more effectively. As I just mentioned, today's topic will be on technology to help you streamline your business blogging and just make it a much easier process for you. So we're going to show you a few things and go through some technologies that will help you get the job done. My name is Matthew White. I'm the CEO of Qebot, and I'll be your host for today. Qebot consolidates the tool and applications that small and local businesses use to manage their marketing and day-to-day operations into a single portal, decreasing time, effort, and the resources necessary to build your business. Today's webinar is going to be run through GoToWebinar. Please use the question feature as shown on the screen to ask any questions throughout the presentation. To keep our webinar on schedule, we'll answer the most pertinent questions at the end of the webinar. Question and answer will be limited to only about 3 minutes, so if you do not get your question answered here, please email us at success@qebot.com and we'll respond to you directly. All attendees will also receive a link to the recording of this webinar for reference later. Let's go ahead and start today with kind of going over some reasons you should be blogging and how blogging kind of helps your business. Regular blogging for your business can be one of the most effective marketing tools you can utilize. Just a few benefits of blogging include, number one, improving SEO and your ranking. It can also help with driving potential customers to your website, showing your expertise in your industry as a whole, and helping you engage with current and past customers. So why isn't everybody blogging? The real issue comes to getting started and keeping yourself on a regular content schedule. It's a process that you have to start and then also be very diligent in continuing, and it can leave a lot of business owners feeling pretty overwhelmed. So today, again, we're going to go over some tips and technologies just to make that process easier. So to start, we're gonna look at this little content schedule that we've created here. To get you organized, organization is the key component to those that maintain an active blog. And those that give, it's kind of the difference between those that have an active blog that are really good at it and those that give up. It's just being organized and being able to kind of function in an organized way for your blogging schedule. Here's a great example of a tool that you can use to help you stay organized and create quality content marketing schedule that's easy to follow. If you like this, we can also email us at success@qebot.com and we can get you a copy of this. It's just a downloadable format that you can kind of take. But as you can see here, if you're doing it once a week, this can be changed to once a day or however often you're actually blogging. We have a week in here because weekly blogging is typically a schedule that most people can keep up with, and it keeps regular content coming out on a regular basis. And then just being able to understand what your title is, what the details are going to be, who will be writing that. So if you have multiple authors writing for your company, you can keep track of who's writing that blog, what date you're going to be posting it on, any keywords that you specifically want to focus on in that specific blog, who your demographic is going to be, who your target is that's going to be you're trying to get to read this blog, any call to actions you have within that blog. So if it's download something or sign up for a newsletter, you want to make sure you know what that's going to be. And then a Trello link. So we're going to show you what Trello is in just a second. It's a great way to kind of help you keep track of what you're writing in your writing schedule. So like I said, this is a great just template and how to help you keep track of what your blogs are going to be, what you're writing on a regular basis, and you can fill this out for weeks in advance. Who's going to be writing and what you're going to be writing about. Next, we'll look at a product called Trello. This is a really great tool for helping you keep your ideas and your topics kind of organized and understand what you're going to be writing on. As you can see here, you can place your blog topics in the Ideas tab as they come to you. This also is a great mobile app, so you can keep, if you're on the road. Most of my blog ideas come to me when I'm not sitting in front of my computer. So, you can open up that app and you can just type in different ideas that you might have for blogs wherever you are. And then it helps you just keep a process for where these blogs are in your in your day-to-day process. You can see, I start with ideas. These are blog ideas. Okay, I'm going to start writing it, so I'm going to move that from here to my writing schedule. Once I'm done writing it, if I have somebody editing it, I'll move it there. I'll put it in ready to post, so I know that it's ready to go for when I'm ready to send that out to my blogs. And then published. This is just going to show you, okay, look, I've got this published, it went out, and this blog is done. Just a neat tool for helping you kind of keep organized with your content. Next, we're going to look at, so the next part about blogging is really kind of coming up with ideas. That's probably one of the hardest parts for most people that we talk to is trying to come up with a regular schedule of ideas and topics that you want to be writing about. And this is a really great tool for that. So there's a few different tools we're going to show you real quick here. This is in the Qebot platform. This is our social media tool that can also be utilized to help you come up with ideas, come up with topics, really keep up with the industry, keep up with the news, all that kind of thing. Right here, we're going to be showing you our keyword tool. Now, this is to help you kind of organize and keep up with different topics and really understand what other people are talking about. As you can see here, we looked at real estate, and you can see, what people are talking about on Twitter. This brings in Facebook, this brings in, there's a lot of Twitter right now, but this brings in a lot of different places just for keywords. So you can say, okay, I want to know what people are talking about online right now for real estate, to see what hot topics are, and that I can perhaps kind of write on and make sure that I'm kind of engaging with. So it's a great way to, again, keep up with topics that are trending, topics that are getting a lot of focus right now, so you can make sure to be writing on those topics. Next, we're going to look at the suggested tool. This is going to bring you different articles that might be out online that other people are writing about. So it could give you ideas about what you could be writing about, or give you news topics that you could then formulate your opinions or your thoughts on and write a blog on. So as you can see here, we decided to look at home care. You can see there's a lot of different news articles for the home care industry that have come out. So a lot of different things. You could take one of these topics, maybe read one or two different news articles or blogs about it, and then again be able to say, okay, I want to push out some of my information on this, or maybe my opinion on what's going on with this new topic or new legislation or whatever it might be. And it's just a really great way to know what's going on, what people are engaging with, again, and understand what you could be writing about. So again, a great way just to kind of spark ideas, spark thoughts, spark thought processes for your blogging ideas and blogging topics, and just kind of get topics on paper so you can continue to write about them. So now that you have a schedule and you have the topics, it's time to get writing. We at Qebot, we offer a free blogging platform. It looks like this. This is going to be able to help you organize your blogs, write them, and distribute them. So we can see right here, it's a pretty simple system. It's right here in our blogging system right here, or in our platform right here. You just come in here, add a blog, and it's real simple. You put in your title, whatever you want, and then you can formulate this really however you want. Write in your text here, whatever you want to write about, whatever that topic is going to be. You can add images, you can add videos, you can add HTML if you are savvy. And you can write in code. You can add little different elements to your blog there as well. And it's just a nice editor to help you be able to publish your guys' blogs in an effective way. And this is the way our system works is it publishes to a few different places. It'll help you publish it, number one, to Tumblr, which is a great resource for finding finding customers or a lot of millions of people that are reading Tumblr on a regular basis. It kind of helps you just put your information in front of them. It also will help you put it on, say you're a client of Qebot's, it's going to help you put it on your website. Now, blogging and having your blog on your website is probably one of the most effective tools you could use for driving people to your actual site. So if you have a blog, if you're writing a blog, make sure that it's getting onto your website so you have new fresh content on your website on a regular basis, as well as you're driving people to your website. So you want, if you're going to socialize something, you want that content that's going out to be pushing people back to your actual website. And that's kind of what this system is made to do too. So you can see here, if I was to write and post a blog here, a few different things you can do here. Tags, just keywords that you want people to, if they're searching for, you want to find their blog or your blog. If you are sourcing any kind of news article or anything like that, you can also put that in here just to make sure that you're correctly sourcing where you're getting your information. And then hit submit, and then it would post your blog for you. And then on our system, it would also post it, as you can see here, it'll post it into the blog itself, the Qebot blogs. And that's going to be important, again, for just making sure you have new content going out on your blog on a regular basis, on your website, and driving as much traffic as possible to your site. So now that you have the blog set, you've written it, you've pushed it out, you've published it to your website and to Tumblr, it's time to push it out, to distribute it, to get people to know that you just wrote a blog. There's a few great tools that you can utilize also for publishing your blog and distributing it. Social media is probably one of the best tools you can utilize for publishing or for distributing your blogs, getting people to read it. You know, if you post to Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn, for example, it's going to be a great way to help you be able to get people to read your blog and see what you're talking about. As you can see here on our social media tab, this actually makes it very easy. So you could copy the URL for that blog that you want to be writing about. So if we come here, I want to have people read this blog. So I'd come in here, I'd grab this URL, go back to here, paste that in there. You're going to get a couple different images that you can use for this blog. I'm going to use that one. You can write whatever content you want. Check out this, out this information, and then pick what social media profiles you want. So I'm going to do Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Google+. So you can see now it's going to show me how many characters I have left for each one of these. And then I can also take it and schedule it out. So let's say I know that people are going to read my social media, my best engagement times are noon, for example. So I'm going to schedule this out to go at noon. Today, schedule, and there it goes. And now it will go out to all those different social media profiles at noon so that all of my readers, all of my followers can see that I wrote a new blog and follow the information that I'm pushing out to them. Another great way to also distribute your blog is through newsletters. So a lot of people utilize newsletters on a regular basis to push out new information about what they're doing, to help their customers understand what kind of promotions they might be having or new items they might be selling. But it can also be a great way to distribute your blog, to distribute your information, help your customers see you as an expert in your field. As you can see here, we're again in the Qebot platform. We went to the email marketing system, and we can just easily come in here and you create a template for your newsletter. You can see we have one already sitting here, and do a little bit of an intro to that blog that you wrote. So obviously the title of that blog, I always say try to put the first sentence or sentence and a half or sentence or two in to kind of spark the reader's interest, and then drive them to your website with the read more button. You can put the little image for whatever that blog is in here, and then you can send this to your marketing list, your email marketing list. So your contact list can get relevant content that you're sending out to them, so they can keep engaged with you, keep understanding what it is you guys are doing and how that you can help them as a customer. This is a great way, again, to just keep your customers engaged, keep them excited about what you're doing, and keep them engaged in your company as a whole. And that's it. Those are some of the great tools that you can utilize to help not only come up with great ideas, keep yourself on a strict blogging schedule, and then distribute your blogs, but also just create a great way to make it easier on yourself. Blogging can be a lot of work if you don't have the right tools and systems in place to get it done. But with the right systems, it's pretty easy to make sure that you have a nice blogging schedule, a nice content marketing schedule, and you're able to push things out on a regular basis. Also, you want to remember when you're blogging, blogs are meant to share your voice and your expertise to your readers. So you want to keep it professional, but don't make it stuffy and boring. This should sound like your voice. It should sound like you're talking to somebody. Make it a little bit conversational, so your readers want to continue, reading and consuming your content. You want to make it just as easy to read and enjoyable to your reader as possible. Thanks for joining us today. We hope that you found the topic to be interesting and informative. If you'd liked more on the coffee break topics, please visit us at qebot.com/blog, or you can go to our YouTube channel and search Qebot, and you can find the information there. Qebot is about helping business owners manage their marketing and business operations in a more simplified way. Visit us at qebot.com to discover the different tools and applications we offer, or just email us at success@qebot.com to get a free consultation. It doesn't look like we had any questions come in this time, so if you guys do have questions, feel free again to send them over to success@qebot.com, and we'll get those answered for you. You can see the email address right there. And again, keep up with our blog, sign up for our Qebot newsletter on the website, and register for any upcoming webinars that we might have. Check our blog schedule, and you'll see the different webinars that will be coming up. Thanks for joining us, and have a great rest of your day.